Good day, this is Mark Teo. This is part 4 of a Revit tutorial or training video. Um, this is where we left off. We sealed off the upper and the lower roof. There was a lower roof problem, alright? Now, apparently we missed something because, yeah. So, this roof was uh, done wrong. So it should have been that way, and it would automatically follow the correct roof. All right. So sometimes a very messy or an underlay that's got like too much lines, well, that'll take its toll on you. So that is our 3D model. Yeah, I don't know what the roofs for this little house is gonna be, so I'm just gonna check the supporting documentation, and it's just a shed type roof. It's an 8-degree skillion roof. Alright, sorry, so it's an 8-degree skillion roof. So, roof, just extend to wall core, brick, what was that, 600? Yeah. So just do the same. Make this dictate the slope of 8 degrees with a base level of CL, and that should be your shed. And after checking the documentation, these roofs should be 25 degrees, not 22. So yep, change. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And it's done. Alright. Now, excuse me. Now we need to deal with this part. Now, how do we deal with this part? Because obviously our roof cannot be sticking out the boundary, as this is the property boundary. Alright. So what I do is, because you need the roof to be perfect hip to be able to get that. So what I do is I just create a vertical opening on the roof. Just put it there. Just lock it there, and lock it there. However, for the ground floor, on the ground floor, the inside should be aligned there, because I reckon that would be where the gutter would start. The what you call this, the fascia and the gutter would start. So that should be where the roof ideally should end. So check. Then if you check on 3D, you would probably have that funny cut. Alright, now, same as what we did to the upper floor, create similar to the lower floor. Then see? Hold it. There's something wrong. Alright, well, I reckon either the 2D is wrong or Revit is wrong. I'm betting the 2D is wrong. So we may need to do an adjustment here with this edge. I reckon this edge should be more outward. So let's just give it a shot. Like, how much more outward is it? 80? Is that a true 80? No, it's 80.1. So let's try bringing it outward. 162.2, because it's twice that. Don't forget to align eaves. Oops. Align eaves, adjust height. Eaves, adjust height to, it has to be 280 for everybody. Otherwise you're gonna get funny breaks like that, which I think is what's causing that thing right now. So I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and put it back. All eaves are already aligned. Check it. 3D, yep. Okay, so roof, fascia, F&G gutter. You could select tab and it'll hit everybody. Then you can just do this manually. Alright. Then make sure it's -50. I can not happy with that, so oh, wrong. Just remove that segment, or just do it all over again. Undo. Fascia, F&G gutter, -50. Just hit tab and then should get everybody. Just hit that one. Then let's not worry about this for now. Alright. So you have your gutter. I don't know why this is not showing, so probably got hit by the section box, which, yeah. So we have now our roof system. And yeah. Now for this, I'm inclined to do just the same, just not together with something along those lines. Or if you want, just if there is a I don't know, nada. I don't know if there are other nah, there isn't, so I'll just make box gutter. Which is inside gutter. So just pick out a good It's not here, so I'm gonna have to dig into my bag of tricks. Hold on. Look for a, or you know what? Just make it. I'm sure it's here. Just gonna do a quick edit on a family. I'm gonna do this off screen. So, profiles, box, edit, and then fascia, and reload. That's me loading the modified family for the gutter. Right, so now I should have the family loaded. So fascia, well, I'm gonna have to make that box gutter family again. So and it should show up here. Yep, 300 by 100, the standard. However, I think that is just too large. We're probably talking about something in the 200 range. So I'm gonna do another quick edit. If you bear with me. And there's the 200 for the gutter. And I will change this into the 200 gutter, which I just made. And there it is. Then I'll deal with this wall separately. Alright, top view. Yeah, you can just drag that all the way. Then drag that all the way. The idea there is the gutter will extend all the way towards the what you call it, the lower gutter. We can clean that up later. It's not something that I would prioritize at this moment, but yeah, this is something that could change. Take note, these are not working drawings, these are just PD drawings, so, or presentation drawings, or maybe preliminary. I think that's a more accurate. These are just preliminary designs. Alright. So what we have here is a totally sealed off, well, almost totally sealed off. Pick these walls, attach the top base, and hit that roof, and that should be it. Now we may have to cover this with a fascia later on, preferably the same fascia as this without the gutter. So let's do that. Fascia only. There should be a family here that says fascia only. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to dig into my bag of tricks again. I guess it's digging. So I just dragged it and it's updated, so I've just loaded a new fascia family. It's basically the same. just the fascia only. So fascia only. It's just the same. Everything really. Oh, well, it looks like that. So I'll just change that to F and G gutter to return to return to return that to its previous state. Then, you know, sorry. Then I'm just gonna make the fascia only thing, which is yep, and that should be able to cover that roof space with fascia. So we have a fully sealed building. All right. Now, pretty much good with the externals, minus the windows. We'll do the windows last. Yeah. I don't know why I just deleted that view, but I'll bring it back up. Sorry. Alright. Now, on the ground floor, there are probably piers there. So most likely these are what? Brick piers, seeing as these are brick. So try to look for that brick only family, which should be well, what do you know? There is no brick only family. Alright, so what are we gonna do is I'm just gonna get this wall, right? Create similar. Now, when I create, I'm gonna duplicate to brick only. And basically just take the structure out, take everybody out except the brick. Make this structure. So we're gonna be doing a brick only, so I that's probably then trim. And then just copy that around. To all those piers, the back, and there it is. Now, my references say that this is brick only, but it is rendered brick, so this brickwork face will not do. It has to be rendered brick. So, brickwork rendered. Alright. And if I'm not mistaken, there will be a lot of rendered brick in the front. So if alright, so these all should be rendered brick, right? So we'll try changing the family to this one, brick veneer BRR. BRR is our symbol for brickwork rendered. So hopefully there won't be a lot of drama. Well, this is gonna be a finish. Brickwork rendered. 1040. Then that should be good. And if you look at the front view, that front face is now fully rendered. So next would be, there is going to be a return for a rendered return. This is wrong, by the way. Brickwork rendered should have a cut pattern similar to brickwork. Alright. So next is, there's supposed to be a return. So I'm just gonna cut. Let's make a random cut. Alright, then transfer that, then let's do that again. Sure, cut, drag, should be 600, or I don't know, should be 1 meter. Let's just make it 1 meter. And that's it. And this should be the rendered brickwork family. Do the same for the other side. Then just do a match properties and it'll be fine. So you now have rendered return and rendered return and brickwork face on places that don't have returns. Alright. So that is our 3D. Now if you would notice we haven't sealed off the floor space yet, because that would require some thinking. We can't do it quickly. We have to think. So I haven't figured it out yet. I have no idea how I'm gonna pull that off. So yep. So next would be to add detail. Now I don't know, where do we start? I reckon we start in the toilet. Alright, so this is obviously a freestanding bath. So I don't know if I have that family. Well, lucky. Place on face and put it on the tile face. Alright? Next is the shower set down, so it's the basic set down. So it's gonna be face based. Always put it on the tiles, never on the actual position. Alright. So it's not select. So obviously something went wrong. So I don't think it's showing any of my tiles, so I can't host it on the tiles. So I have to turn them on. Alright, there it is. So CM, they set down, see? Now it behaves properly. So what I like to do is bring this corner out to the finish corner and just like drag it out. Look at the numbers, and you know what? That is not 1040. That is probably a 1050. Round it off. Or, yeah, 1050, and then just adjust. Extra care in putting this not to exceed the tile because it will return an error. Right? So, Chroma. Wall faced. There. And toilet. I just Chroma Liano SA. Let's do a 520. This is the special family, a combination of several families. You can see that it's got its roughing in ready. So all you need to do is stretch. And stretch, and there it is. Now this does not seem like a 520, so I'm just going to change it into a 600. Alright, there. Much better. Now, next would be a corner shower enclosure. So, again, make sure it is resting on the tile. It's the tiles that is highlighted and not that. Alright, this is critical. Just I don't know why it Revit seems to have some sort of a running object snap. I don't know. Probably 2020. It's quite different in 2020. Alright, so that is our toilet. Now you might want to put in a towel rail So 750 chrome, ideally this should be it. And I'll just flip the door the other way so it won't mess around with, you know, screws and stuff. So you can make that a single or a double. It's up to you. It's pretty cool. I just edited the existing family, or rather, I think I downloaded an family and then I modified it. Probably, yeah, that should be good. Now next would be a toilet. No, rather toilet paper holder. Now, could you pardon me? I have the special elevation written somewhere, which I have to check. So, it's 678.6. It's a family thing, it's a something in the family that kind of restricts the height. Because, yeah, I just downloaded the family and edited it, and to get a 700 height, your elevation from level should be 678.6 or something along those lines. It's a family I never cared to fix, which actually keeps coming back to haunt me. So yeah. So apparently the 0 is this one. So when you put this on a wall, this would be the height at which it would be based from. But when we dimension the toilet paper holder, it should be the top. So that's the reason why I never fixed the family issues. Uh, Alright, so next is I'll copy that vanity to this room. Just put it in, then shrinking it. And obviously 600 is too much. So let's go back to 520. Maybe it'll. Up, there's the 520. Well, obviously it's not 520, it's 500, so might as well just make this 500. Yeah, and rename. It's always a good practice to rename your families so the poor souls that follow up with your work don't have such a hard time. So again, copy this for waste shower uh, symbol here. Let's see, it's returning an error because it just went outside the boundary of the tiles. It will not exceed the boundary of the tile, so put it in the center, then just drag it into place. See, no problem. And just uh, I'd I'd put this back a little bit because there's gonna be a shower enclosure, straight type, sliding shower door. See? See what happens if I don't put it on the tiles. So it has to be on the tiles. It should be hosted on the tiles. See? And it's not showing. Why? Because it's not in zero elevation. Check your elevations. I don't know who's been putting these at 50 below level, but just put that in there. That there. Just drag it in. Now, you want to swing out or you want to swing in? It's totally up to you. Oh, sorry, it's sliding. Well, let's just make it sliding then. Alright, slide so you won't hit the door. Actually, this family should have the swing in and swing out option. Something I have to fix, have to add later on. Alright, so next is, I reckon this is a laundry with a shower in it. So I don't know how that's gonna work, so never mind. CM, which is short for uh, component, place component. This is a special countertop. Let me do that again. In our case, place on work plane. So I'll do it the other way. Alright. Okay. Oops, I don't know what happened to that. So then your inset, throw, laundry tub inset, which is there, 900 from the ground. Now you see. And ideally I'd like to put the tap on the corner. Alright, so just to see our work on the lower floor, just for added measure. Right, this is something cool we do with our families. Seeing that this is our bench top, we can cut it with our families. These are custom families, and yeah, I reckon it should be considered good practice. Now, again, we're going to be copying this family crates similar on this as well. So, right, this is probably some. Alright, there's a double kitchen sink. So, kitchen, oops, sink. So, double kitchen sink. Should also be 900 from ground floor. Alright. Nah, it's the other way around. So, yeah. Now, just to make sure, yeah, it is the correct size. Then go back on 3D. Or make your section box like smaller so it won't be so hard to get good views. So alright, so there it is. Then again, you can cut. Alright. Then you can just next is gonna be another counter. So draw draw that counter to there, and we'll just adjust these walls later. Alright. And I reckon this is gonna be another L, so CM case, an L type corner bench. Oops, where is it? Corner bench there. Alright, and that should do it. So I will end part 4. I will take a break. I will continue with all this in part 5. I'll see you soon.